Well, correspondingly, confidence in the oil and gas industry has dropped dramatically in the last 3 months. New research from DNV-GL, which study the market, suggests that an increasing number of companies plan to cut jobs. But they warn that the sector faces a dilemma over balancing long-term growth or cutting sharply in response to short-term pressures. Well, joining me now is Harry Vamadevan. He's Regional Manager for DNV-GL Energy Consultants. This dramatic fall in oil, Harry, has had a corresponding effect, hasn't it, on not just the profits, but confidence of companies in the sector?
Sure. I think it's worth remembering that the oil and gas industry is a long-term play, and that means finding and developing oil fields takes years, and once you've found them, production can continue for a decade. However, confidence is very much based on the oil price.
But we've had similar falls in the past, haven't we, and the sector bounces back.
It does, but this time it's driven by a surplus of production, and at the same time we've got a high cost base. So that confidence has been shaken. And oil and gas operators have to respond to the needs of the shareholders and the investors to see short-term profits, and that inevitably means cost reductions.
Now, we've seen profit figures from BP today. They're down. They're better than expected. What is the future, do you think, for North Sea oil in light of this sort of lower normal for the oil price?
Well, I think the long-term future is bright. The short term is tough. I think for the next 1 to 2 years, we've got a tough environment in which the oil and gas companies have to look at cost reduction. So that's job losses. That's also cutting back on investments. That means fewer wells drilled. It means fewer fields brought online. But it also means a lot of cost pressure to the supply chain. So the supply chain gets squeezed, and all those companies that supply products and services have to cut their prices.